Hello everybody and welcome to the WildWeiler Weekly Wrap. I am WildWeiler. You may have noticed some changes around my face this week. As you can see, I now have ear piercings and also a gold tooth. Well, that's because I finally learned how to actually edit the sort of base mesh. Until now, I've been really limited to like hats and visors and things that I can attach as an extra object to one of the bones, or else it didn't work. Like, to be honest, the nose ring for the longest time, that was just a hat, but moved down to my nose. And I could never get earrings to work with the spring bones. Well, I did. I got it to work. I've spent a lot of time trying to figure this out. A lot of the problem is this is not an avatar that I made. Not that I could make an avatar, but I'm getting closer if I'm being honest. But because I didn't really know how things are set up, and the one thing I've really learned about 3D VTubing is that there are a number of ways to set things up. You can set up your visemes and meshes and whatnot in Blender. You can do a lot of your blend shapes in Blender or Unity. There's just a lot of different ways to do it, and depending on how it's set up, adding to it becomes either more or less difficult depending on what tools you have available to you. And basically what I've learned is with this model, it's probably better to do those things in Blender rather than Unity. And that's how I figured it out, which I'm so excited and happy for. So what this means, what does this mean for you? That's the real question. Is you, my lovely friends, what does this mean? It means I can make clothes now. I can make outfits. I can do whatever I want, and I need your help. What do you want to see this cute little Roddy wearing? Because I will try to make it. I'm not very good at making clothing yet, but that's the thing, is I need to practice, and to practice I need ideas, and ideas are hard. I mean, that's always the hard part, right? It's kind of, it's like you know you want dinner, but you don't know what you want for dinner because you've just spent all day working and you're tired. So that's that. But, you know, new accessories and hopefully ideas for clothing coming from you. Please leave those in the comments and feel free to suggest literally anything. Like, the worst I can say is no. And to give you an idea of what's sort of on the table is the reason I learned how to do all this, or have been learning how to do all this, is I wanted to do this for a while. But in particular this week, Hitman, the lovely people at IO, released a level where you run around in a pup hood and you kill some latex piggies. And that is just, it was fun. But I wanted to actually make a pup hood for my avatar for the stream. Didn't get it done in time because it took me so long to learn the necessary skills that I now know, I guess. And yeah, so like things like that are even on the table because they're things I was planning on making anyway. So just tell me what you want to see me in and I'll think about making it and we'll see what happens. So then I did the stream, as I mentioned. Like, I did the stream. I killed the little piggies. Here is how it went. Here we are. Here we frickin' are. Oink oink, motherfucker! The VOD of that is going up on YouTube later this week. To circle back, though, I added piercings because in real life I have a fair amount of ear piercings, and then also the gold tooth is to represent the root canaled tooth that I got, which I think that's just a fun little, you know, you won't know it's there unless you see it sort of poking out, and that's kind of cool. That I think that's kind of cool. For the most part, I won't be drawing attention to it, so just those of you that watched this will know that it's back there, and then when I, like, turn my head and it kind of pokes out, or I do something weird and you see it, like, you'll know. And that'll be our little secret, and I'm excited to share that with you. And that pretty much does it for this week as far as VTuber stuff, you know? I can edit my model now. I did a stream. It was fun. Coming up this week, I do want to try to stream. It's a holiday here in the US, though, and my schedule is crazy because I'm hosting this year. So we'll see what happens. If anything, we might get some fun stories for next week, but we'll see. And then on YouTube, we have a new episode of Stranglehold coming up, as well as the VOD of the aforementioned Hitman streams. So stay tuned for both of those. As always, thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time or on my live stream this week. Have a lovely day. Bye-bye.